I'm breastfeeding her all the time,
Yeah.
which is just the best thing in the world.
Fantastic.
I breastfed her as soon as they said, go for it, do it. I did. And luckily, I was very lucky she latched on.
Many mums and babies do just get on with it. You know, the baby's born, comes up onto mum's chest, skin to skin position, finds the breast and does just get on with it. It doesn't come naturally to everybody, but a lot of mums who maybe do struggle at first can be helped to breastfeed successfully.
I think because she was in what's called the transitional care ward, and that, so I had a nurse with me who sort of helped me sort of get her on for the first time, and so I felt very relaxed and calm about doing it. And yeah, she took to it like a duck to water.
For a lot of mums and babies, it's a skill. It's a skill that has to be learned sometimes. It doesn't come naturally to everybody, but a lot of mums who maybe do struggle at first can be helped to breastfeed successfully.
I sort of know several people that have given up after 3 weeks or after 6 weeks and they didn't particularly enjoy it, but I actually really do enjoy breastfeeding her. Yeah. It's your time when you can just sit and just be with your baby. And that's
passes
precious.
So quickly as well, those early months. And
this is what I'm realising, because she's 12 weeks now and it literally has flashed by, and that's actually made me do more sort of sitting down and just enjoying it, because I'm realising how quickly it's going to go by.
We talk about exclusive breastfeeding, and breastfeeding is really important for the first 6 months of life, but there are ways that you can make it more manageable. You know, sort of mums can express milk, they can have dad get involved with some feeds, they can leave baby with grandma or babysitter. You know, by expressing milk, we can store it in the freezer. Lots of ways that you can make it doable. And I think that's quite an important part of making breastfeeding for many mums of today, you know, manageable for that 6 months and beyond, really.
The day we brought her home was amazing, and didn't take her eyes off her for a minute. Just magical, sort of going to sleep and waking up and seeing her.
Did you get used to things like night feeds then once you were at home?
Yes, we've been blessed with a baby that has slept through from very early on. 3 weeks after she came home, we were feeding in the night. It'd usually only be one feed around about 4 o'clock. I think for a lot of new mums, sleep is everything.
It's almost like a window of opportunity. I think it's good to wait 3 or 4 weeks if you can. Let your baby really sort of become established at breastfeeding. You know, they get over any early problems, their technique gets better, and they get to enjoy it, and that's their first sort of experience of feeding and their favourite experience of feeding. And then to introduce a bottle before they get too old. I think by the time they get to sometimes about 8 weeks, some babies get a bit reluctant then to take a bottle. As long as it's only sort of 1 bottle a day or something like that, or even less, then it doesn't normally affect breastfeeding. It's such a special time, you know, it's just something that's lovely for mums to do. And I know my other half, actually, when my baby was about a month old, he was dying to get involved and give a bottle. I mean, there were lots of other ways that he got involved as well, but there was something nurturing, isn't there, about feeding that dads don't want to miss out on as well.